Welcome back to Fortnite Friday. My name is Ricky, and this is Clyde. Clyde used to be a stockbroker. He's not anymore. But Clyde worked for one of those kind of like a high-risk, high-reward firm where everybody, and I mean everybody, there was trying to make as much money as possible in a short amount of time. So high risk. What's the flight path? I probably should have looked at this earlier. High risk, high reward stuff where, see, part of me wants to go to Anarchy Acres because there's a chest thing. But the other, all the rest of me is like, no, don't go there. You'll die quickly and fast. So we're going to jump out. He was kind of a wonderkin. Everything he did turned to gold. And then he took a bad tip and lost several clients millions of dollars each. And was no longer allowed to work at that place. He was fired. Here's the thing about Clyde, though. He was fairly, I don't want to say reckless, but he was aggressive, might be a better word to put. He was aggressive with his clients' money. He was incredibly sensible. Okay, nope. There's two other people landing there. That is a surefire way to end this episode real quick. And that's just not going to happen. I hope. So we're going to come over here. Ben. Perfect. Well, here's the good news, Clyde. You won't be the first person eliminated. And so after... Ooh, nice. After all of the, Really? 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 There we go. Really? And a burst rifle and a bush I'm not going to take. I already did the thing that if you use a bush, you get to... Holy crap! Alright, well, let's get going. So, after... As I was trying to tell you earlier before I got distracted by the chest. After, he got fired, because he was very sensible with his money and his investments, he had a ton of money ready for retirement, whenever retirement was, which was a lot earlier than he realized, because he decided he was not going to get back into the investment game. He had plenty of money saved up. He bought a cabin in the middle of the woods, kind of like this one that we're running towards, but, you know, not completely dilapidated and actually much bigger. Like somewhere between this and like the lodge, the size of the lodge itself. You know, it wasn't like he was like, you know, cabin in the woods, you know. So he headed into this new life. But eventually he kind of got bored. You know, it wasn't like he was a thrill seeker, but he did get an absolute rush from the potential of losing millions of dollars in a given moment, which he actually only ever really did the one time, losing millions of dollars that quickly. But really, you can't do that. Also, he swore up and down that this was going to be a successful investment and that his exact words were, "You can fire me if it fails." He was a little cocky. He's learned to not be so cocky. But yeah, so after about 3 years of living in this cabin in the woods, I mean, it wasn't completely cut off from society. Like 20 minutes from where he lived was a supermarket in a fairly decent-sized town. It wasn't like a big town, but it wasn't a small town either. You know what Ricky's not going to do? He's not going to go through Tilted Towers. And not just because, there it is, there's a meteor headed towards it. Which apparently, Epic really hates controller players, regardless of whether you're on a console or not, because it has been vibrating randomly, and I thought something's going on. There's a bug. And then I discovered that apparently it's Morse Code, telling people that Tilted Towers is going to be destroyed by a meteor, which is fine with me. Tilted Towers sucks. It's really only good if you have 3 other people to back you up. And I play solo matches. I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% certain we're going to make it. I don't want to run, but Anyway, so he said, you know what? I have to do something more exciting with my life than live in a cabin, watch TV all day. Yeah, he had a TV. It wasn't like it was not a hard life. He had the internet. So finally he decided that he would do something exciting with his life, which was enter a pseudo life and death competition where he might win $1 million. I just heard someone shoot, and we're going to try and avoid that because I'd like to finish telling you at least as much as I can before I am eliminated. Because, yeah, that's just what's going to happen. Get. Well. Okay. Well, that was Clyde, or at least the first time we meet Clyde. We might meet Clyde again. I don't know how much I really gave you in that, because we didn't last very long, but at least this time I got some damage in. I feel pretty good about that. I feel like if I didn't have to reload, I would have eliminated that person. This has been Fortnite Friday. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Fortnite.